This meeting summarizer workflow receives meeting transcript via a webhook, asks a large language model to extract a concise JSON meeting summary, includes summary, decision, action item, normalizes and enriches the large language output, date, suggested due date, a reply draft, optionally email the summary to stakeholders and log the original plus processed data to Google Sheet for audit and follow-ups. It starts with a webhook, receive transcript, receive incoming post with a meeting transcript, participant date and metadata. This is the eternal API entry point, sets a HTTP response, headers and exposes the meeting summaries, webhook, path so that other services, recorders, meeting apps, tools can push transcript into the flow. Then the set node normalizes the incoming webhook payload to a consistent internal shape, including of meeting titles, participant, date row, nodes, source. This ensures downstream node always receives the same field name and minimal fallback, each the default title or timestamp, regardless of the sender's JSON shapes. Then it goes to the function build prompt, build a strict single object JSON prompt for the large language model, preserving original field and including the few short example and clear rule, resolve relative data, return exactly the required schema, act as the policy and context layer. It tells the model how to format, summarizes the decision and action item and carries the raw node to the model to analyze. Then it goes to the basic large language chain, wraps sends the crafted prompt to the language model chain with the correct system, human message and behavior expectation. This node orchestrates the large language model calls to the model, receive the prompt exactly as the build and return to the model output for parsing. The OpenAI chat model, the AI runtime for GPT-4o-mini, I use the GPT-4o-mini that processes the prompt and returns a textual JSON response containing summary, decision, and action item. This is the brain that interprets nodes, extract decision and process owner's due date. Then we set a function node, pass large LM output. This robust parses the extract JSON from model text and unwrapping code fences, extracting balanced JSON blocks. Maps common key variant, normalizes action item, due date, attempts ISOs, normalization, computes a confidence heuristic and build tree repair draft, short, medium, and long. Also attaches past metadata, past error, past message, raw model, text so you can audit failure and suggest fallback behavior. Then we use a merge, combine the original input item and the past model output into a single payload to nodes latest into the flow can access both the raw input and process result together. This makes it easy to decide whether to auto-send, log, or return the process draft. We use an if node, auto-send, pass error, conditional gate that checks whether the automatic sending is enabled and passing succeeded, whether true. The flow proceeds to prepare the field and send email. When false, it keeps sending but still logs and responds to the webhook, useful for manual review or testing. Then the content is passed. Then we use a edit field, copy selected field into the exact name needed by the send email node, meeting title, participant date, and selected reply draft body. This node reshapes the merged payload into the final value the mailer expects and can also extend to override recipient and or subject line. We composes and send a fully formatted HTML email containing summary, decision, and an action item table using the SMTP account. This node implements the human-facing output, so meeting participant or owners receive a polished follow-up that includes suggested due date and confidence. Then the content is saved in the Google Sheet. Append or update row. Appends or update a log row with the original payload. The prompt used row model text parse JSONs, parse metadata, and reply draft serve as the audit trail and makes it easy to search, filter, or return on parse summaries and parsed outcomes. And also we use a response to webhook. Replace the original webhook caller with a short response, here returning the long reply, draft body, or confirmation. Useful for synchronous integration or testing. It gives immediate feedback to the sending output what the system produce, and let's execute the workflow and see how it operates. And when the execution is complete, when we log into our email, we'll find the email already sent of the summary of the meeting discussion containing the subject and the meeting summary. And when we check to our Google Sheet, we'll see already the content already updated in our Google Sheet, containing the timestamp, meeting title, date, source, participant, row note, summary, decision, action item, pass, and a pass error.